Hi friends, welcome back to channel SciTech. In this one I'm going to do the 3D benchmark wildlife stress test between the OnePlus Nord versus Realme GT Neo 5 device. So this is a Realme GT Neo 5 which has got the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 processor and is a OnePlus Nord device. And now I am going to use the high performance mode and the GT mode between this both phones. And right now, as you can see friends, the high performance mode and the GT mode is on between these two devices. So by using these two extreme modes, we'll try to do the 20 minutes of extreme 3D benchmark wildlife stress test. And right now the both phones are having exact 100% battery capacity. And now let's continue the testing. Right now, as you can see friends, we are getting close to the end of the test results regarding the overall 3D benchmark extreme test. Wildlife stress test. And right now, as you can see, right now it's at 18 loop. And the temperature did increase up to 42 degrees on the OnePlus phone and 44 degrees on the Realme GT Neo 5 device. Realme GT Neo 5 44 degrees and OnePlus 11 are 42 degrees. I will be back at the end of the test results. So finally, this is the 20th loop between these both phones, and right now you can see the temperatures. The OnePlus phone is having slightly low temperatures than the Realme device. At this moment, 42 degrees versus 44 degrees Celsius. And we'll try to see overall the 3D benchmark wildlife test, which phone will be having what kind of results regarding the performance wise. And don't forget to check the links in description for more videos in comparison between these both phones. All the links will be available in the description below between these two devices. So finally, here is the results regarding the 3D benchmark wildlife stress test. And the OnePlus 11 scored about 63% of the stability, and the Realme phone scored about 61% is the stability between these both phones. 3D benchmark wildlife stress test. So OnePlus did have slightly more stability when compared with the Realme smartphone regarding the 3D benchmark stress test. And finally, these are the battery draining testing results, and it is the temperature results between these both phones, and which phone did increase maximum FPS. You can clearly see difference between these both phones. So overall, the OnePlus 11 was able to maintain high performance and slightly low temperatures than the Realme phone as well. And the battery drained from 100 to 95%. In the Realme phone, it drained from 99 to 87% regarding overall battery draining test comparison. So that's it friends, thank you for watching this quick comparisons. Overall, the OnePlus 11 is having slightly advantage regarding the performance when compared with the Realme smartphone, and maintaining slightly low temperatures, just little bit, that's not a huge, but just little bit difference regarding the temperatures. Meanwhile, signing off, and let me know in the comments what are your thoughts on this topic. Until then, stay tuned and bye. And one more last part which I forgot to compare between these both phones regarding the performance stability. And if you try to compare the graph, the OnePlus phone, the performance decreased immediately after 5 minutes of time. After the 5th loop, the performance decreased. Try to compare 5th loop and 6th loop. From 10,000 it went to 7,000. And whereas in the Realme GT Neo 5, the performance is little by little decreasing. Gradually it's coming the graph. As you can see, the graph is coming down gradually. And after 9 minutes, after 9th loop, the performance decreased slightly more. So these are the stabilities between these both phones. So regarding the performance results, so this graph might help you a lot so to know about the stability and the overall performance consistency. The Realme phone did withstand that kind of high performance for slightly more time than the OnePlus phone. So OnePlus phone immediately after 5 minutes it dropped, but the Realme phone after 10 minutes the performance dropped. These are the another few things you can actually consider as well. Meanwhile, signing off until instead of more updates, and bye.